YouTube, what's happening? It's your guy Hitch. The weekend is here. Not only is the weekend here, but the Cavs are down 0-3. That's music to my ears. Personally, I would not want to see the Warriors win a chip either with KD, but I take it. As long as LeBron's not getting the ring, I'm cool. Now, speaking of finals, playoffs, and all that stuff, about 4 years ago, is it 4? No, 6 years ago, history was made where the Mavericks, the Lakers, nor the Spurs made it to the finals within like a 12-year span. And the gentleman responsible for that was the one and only KD, which right now I'm not a fan of his, but back then I was a huge fan. So what Nike did was they honored him. They honored him with the Art of a Champion sneaker. So what Nike has been doing since like the playoffs started was they started a pack where they have brought out 16 total shoes that just embodied what athletes are going through from a mentality standpoint, from a competitive standpoint, to get to the finals or just make big plays in the playoffs. So again, back in 2012, before KD made it to his first finals appearance, he knocked off the Mavericks, swept them, knocked off Kobe and the Lakers, and he knocked off the Spurs. And then he got to the finals where he wore these. Now, these never released, ever. So I'm excited that they finally gave them to us. Nike Zoom KD4 CT16 QS. So the CT16 stands for Champions Thinking, and the number 16 is the amount of games you need to win to actually get a ring. So that's where that CT16 comes from, and then QS is just Quick Strike, which means that it's a limited shoe, drops out of nowhere, which people knew about the shoe, but and then you got your 16 there. Now, KD never got 16 wins in the playoffs until last year, when he became, I'm not even going to clown him, but you know what he is, ho. So, this card came in the box. I'm not going to read all this to you, but it says association at the bottom for NBA. At the top, you got 3 logos: Nike logo, Jumpman logo, Converse logo. Those are the 3 different brands that are releasing shoes in this Champions Think 16 Art of a Champion pack. And then you got the fire. Oh, man. These are legit PE. A PE that never came out back in 2012. I love the KD4. Personally, this is the best shoe he has in his entire lineup. Not maybe the best colorway, but the best shoe. Back in 2012 when these dropped, you had the Weathermans come out. You had the Nerfs come out. This is a shoe that put KD's sneaker on the map to compete with the likes of the LeBrons and the Kobes and so forth. So, and it really stemmed from this shoe and the colorways that they had, because the colorways are crazy. But yeah, he wore this shoe in the finals. They never released, and I'm really just glad that they finally gave them to us. Now, oh, I'm sorry, the colorway. They're called Thunderstrucks, but white, photo blue, wolf gray, and black. Retail is $140. Now, that's another issue with Nike. Back when these dropped, they were $95, bruh. So everybody talks about how Dame Lillard has a price-friendly shoe. Kyrie's shoe is price-friendly. PGs are, economical. KD started that. Back in 2012, these came out and they were $95. Do me a favor. Go look up what the resale value on Weathermans are right now. Go look up what the All-Star Edition KD4s are right now. They're all selling above $300 to $400. So Nike, man, I would have appreciated if they would have brought them back out and charged us $95, but they raised it 46% and charged us the $140. Now, with that being said, I ain't paying the $5.
I'm going to pay the back rent, but I'm not paying the increase. I can't pay the $5. I ain't paying.
Well, I was thinking 4.
Well, I was thinking 3.
Estamos aquí, me and you, baby.
Damn! That's what I was thinking. What did you say? IKEA.
I have my For the Low Friday videos that I do when I tell y'all about different sales and stuff going on, obviously these are not on sale. However, Foot Locker rewards their customers. If you spend, I think it's $100, they give you $10 back. If you spend $150, they give you $15 back. If you spend $200, they give you $20 back. Finish Line does that as well, but they don't do it per purchase. As long as you rack up $200, you get a $20 reward. Now, there's a huge difference. Finish Line, you can use that $20 on anything that you're buying. It doesn't matter if it's a Quick Strike, if it's a Jordan, it does not matter. Anything that you buy in their store, you can use that $20 reward on. Now, Foot Locker, they don't have a reward. It's really a coupon. And being that it's a coupon, I went into the store today to buy these and use my $20 coupon, and they said I can't because it's a Quick Strike. So I got no shame in my game. I'm doing this video for y'all because, one, I love this shoe. Two, I think you should love this shoe too because they're fire. But three, I'm doing it right now, and I'm returning these sneakers first thing in the morning. And then I'm going to order them on Nike.com because I have a coupon for 20% off. The point is, if you can go into your Foot Locker, and some of them will let you use the reward or coupon. If you can get it off, get it off. If you can't, I don't know what to tell you. But personally, I think Finish Line is the best place to buy sneakers right now than Foot Locker. Foot Locker's reward program is trash.
I don't believe I'm trying to raise your rent $500. Man, it's been $500. I'd have moved. You know, that's
Well,
real.
5% is still a little
Yeah,
steep.
that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
5%? Are you crazy? Please. Girl, we talking $5.
What? Martin? You put us through all of this for $5 lousy dollars?
That's cheap, man.
Man, you short and you stingy.
You have predominantly an all-white upper. Now, this is Hyperfuse. I'm not a big fan of Hyperfuse. Nike was doing this Hyperfuse thing for years until they realized, like, yo, you can actually use, like, legitimate materials and make a dope shoe. So they finally started getting rid of it, like, when they started making the PG2s. Or, I'm sorry, the PG1s. But, yeah, this is all Hyperfuse. Midsole, white. And then you have a black accent on the midsole as well. And that same black accent actually goes from the midsole down to the outsole on the medial side. On the rest of your uppers, I love that strap. You have that photo blue accent right below where the strap ends. Photo blue laces with white dashes all throughout it. Mesh tongue. And then you got the 35 logo and photo blue as well. Now, this, first off, this shoe was so, like, ahead of its time. Low cut shoe. And then you had a strap. The strap didn't just wrap over the toe or the midfoot like it did in the past. This joint literally, actually, the attachment starts inside and goes underneath your insole, and then it wraps all the way over your midfoot going by your ankle. And the more you tighten it up, like, it's legit, put it that way. I ain't going through all the technical terms, but the strap is fire. The one thing I hated about the strap was that the hooks are on the strap, and then you have the loops on the shoe itself. This should be reversed, because what happens is this strap hits your laces, and as you can see there, it rips the laces. The reason I say that it should be reversed is because these are from 2012. These are the Olympic Johns. But when you have those hooks hitting your laces, it's gonna rip them Johns apart. Like, look at what it did to these, right? So I wish they would have changed them. That's my only complaint with the design of this shoe. This strap, these two materials should be reversed. Pretty much how they did the Kyrie 2s. Speaking of the Kyrie 2s, this is what it would look like. So if you put the hooks on the shoe, and then you put the loops here. This doesn't do anything. No damage to your laces are done. Perfect. But they didn't do that. So I was hoping they would have changed it when they brought these back out. They didn't. That's my only complaint. Other than that, man, how can you be mad when your shoe looks like this? How can you be mad? So KD logo on the back, photo blue as well. You got another swoosh here on your ankle. Swoosh here on the strap. I love it. You got your zoom all throughout the midfoot, and the details on the shoe are crazy. The details really just keep going, because when you get to the inside, now you have your two different insoles. The left one says the association. The right one has the countdown with the 16 in Roman numerals. So they did a heck of a job with the details, and they only continue to the outsole. The outsole is where all the fun comes in. So you have the WP logo, Barbara, and then Tonyman here. KD logo in the midfoot. Designed and engineered to the exact specifications of KD. Stay focused. Nike Zoom, because that's where the zoom's at. His coach when he was younger, Big Chucky. Seat Pleasant, where he's from. Thought there was something else on the bottom of this, but I don't see it. I thought there was somewhere that says stay focused. Could be wrong. No, stay focused is right there. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we covered it all. But those are all your your different details throughout the outsole of the shoe, per usual. Look at Nike, quality control, all this excessive glue. But again, they're going back tomorrow, so why should I care about that, right? I am not paying the $5. And then last but not least, on this particular shoe, they gave you the Larry O'Brien trophy. I'm assuming they're putting this Larry O'Brien trophy on all of the Art of Champions Think 16 shoes that are in the Nike pack. But these are them. The PEs that KD wore back in 2012 when he was in the finals against LeBron. Forgot this Nike swoosh on the toe as well, where he lost, but he damn sure played well. When he got the Spurs out of here, he dropped 35 and like 13. So, forgot his logo. Oh, there goes the other one. Work hard. So this one says stay focused. This one says work hard. Do you guys have a pair of OG KD4s? Were you asleep then? If you were sleeping then, I hope to God you ain't sleeping now, because honestly, man, these are some of the greatest basketball sneakers that have been designed in the last 20 years. That's just my personal opinion. But if I'm lying, tell me what you think is. Give me your top 5 shoes over the last 20 years, and we can talk about it in the comments. But like I said, this month is going to be crazy, so please comment, like, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe.
I don't rock designer clothes, got homies making it happen. Copy and paste the hoodie, fresh why dupe bought a jacket. Insane deranged, I'm out of my brain. Rebel like Django, but still rockin' chain. Shots, the liquor will rain, and then Mary Jane is at it again. Roll up a split, soiree going down at the crib. Gallon of the Henny, just finished the fifth. Sex and a smile, only thing a nigga get. Room starts spinning, but I take another swig. Eyes low, but I'm high in the clip. Got a roll dub, that's Cyril and Nix. We drinking it straight, they chasing the shit. Scream, yell from the top of your lungs. Tonight we will do what has never been done. Trumpets will sound, Messiah will come. I'll take order and turn it to wine, no flow. Take a few shots and chase it with smoke. Got my mind in the clouds, but my feet are set to the flow.